You could make salted eggs the traditional way and wait 21 days. Yes, wait 3 whole weeks. Or you could make these keto-friendly salted eggs in just 30 minutes. Yes, just 30 minutes. Thank you for joining me here at Beth Bakud's channel. Today I'm going to show you that it's absolutely possible to make salted eggs in just 30 minutes. I make these keto-friendly salted eggs as I need them. Today I need to boil 3 eggs. I start by putting the eggs in cold water, and I boil them anywhere from 8 to 12 minutes. It's very important that I get hard-boiled eggs. I know my stove well enough, so I know that 10 minutes will be sufficient. I keep an eye on the eggs, and while waiting for them to boil, I start to make an ice bath. I put some ice cube in a bowl of water. It's very important that the eggs can be submerged in that bowl of water, so measure it accordingly. By the time the eggs are done, the ice water is ready. I wait over 10 minutes, then turn off the stove. At that point, I know that my eggs are ready. They are hard-boiled. I immediately take them out of the boiling water and I put them in the ice bath water that's waiting right next to them. It's very important that I put them in the ice bath water, submerging them inside and keeping them for about 5 minutes, because that will make the peeling process so much easier. In summary, make hard-boiled eggs anywhere from 8 to 12 minutes and put in cold water. Okay, so I've boiled the 3 eggs. It's very important that they are hard-boiled. So depending on the temperature of your stove, the boiling process can go from anywhere from 8 minutes to 12 minutes. I used about 10 minutes. To marinate the eggs, I'm using a mason jar. There it is. And I'm using this specifically because I like the large opening. The opening is big enough for the eggs to fit in. I'm going to take my 2 cups water. This water is a combination of hot water and tap water so that it comes out warm and it'll be easier to mix in the salt. Pouring the water. Now I'm taking my 1/4 cup of salt and I'm putting it inside the water. I'm going to mix the salt in the water. See how easy it mixes in because of the temperature of the water. The saltiness of your eggs would depend highly on 3 factors. Thus, the amount of water, the amount of salt, and the time. Today I used a 1/4 cup of salt and 2 cups of water, and they're in the mason jar now. Now, if I wanted this to be less salty, I would use 4 cups of water and 1/4 cup of salt. If I wanted this to be saltier, I would use 2 cups of water and maybe a 1/2 cup of salt. That is staying with the 30 minutes time. The saltiness can also be adjusted by the time you use. The longer time, the more saltier your eggs will be. Now I'm going to put the eggs in the mason jar, mixture of salt and water. And I will set my timer for 30 minutes. And if it's not salty enough after 30 minutes, I will increase the time to 1 hour. There goes 30 minutes. So there goes my timer. It's been 30 minutes. Let me turn my timer off. Now, I'm going to try 1 egg to see if I like the saltiness. I'm going to cut it in half, and yes, it's perfectly boiled, hard boiled, and cut it again in half. And then I will taste it and see if the saltiness is good enough. Yes, it's good enough. So I'm going to stop at 30 minutes, and then I'll tell you what I do with the eggs, salted eggs. In the Philippines, where I learned my love for salted eggs, what people mostly do there is they'd cut up the eggs into smaller pieces, and they'd take maybe 3 tomatoes and cut the 3 tomatoes into also smaller pieces about the size of the eggs. And then they'd mix the eggs and the tomatoes and put in some black pepper. And the combination of salted hard-boiled eggs and tomatoes with black pepper and fresh rice is a hearty meal for many. So I have here my salted eggs, and I put it together with some oranges that I've already pieced up. I put some black pepper in my salted eggs, and my favorite, celery salt. I put celery salt in about everything I eat. And finally, some ground turmeric. So the eggs are cut up in bite sizes. For my hearty daytime meal, I would make a platter of oranges or any fruits, maybe apples, maybe mangoes, with 3 salted eggs and some herbed almonds. Now these almonds are very special. Let me know in the comments if making these herbed almonds is something that you'd like to learn. Let me know in the comments, and I will surely create a tutorial on how to make them. From my college years of salted eggs and tomatoes with fresh rice, my taste for salted eggs has certainly evolved. Now, salted eggs are my main source of protein. I make a platter of 3 salted eggs, a fruit, and some nuts, and throughout my day from 8 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I just pick pieces of salted eggs or pieces of the fruit and some nuts, and that's my meal for the day. I've been told that salted eggs are keto friendly, so I guess that's why I'm able to keep my weight. Thank you again for watching. It's always a joy and a pleasure to share the knowledge that I have from my experiences. Please ring or click on that subscribe button and ring that bell, and then share so that I may continue to make tutorials like this. Bye for now, and see you soon. Thank you.